up, YouTube? I know it takes people a little while to let people know that I'm on, so I'm just go ahead and get my little piece in that I need to say right now. Um, what I want to say? Well, I'm gonna say where I want to start. A lot of you all mentally, right? You mentally think that you don't have control, that you don't have the power. And the reality is you hold all the control and the power, right? Prime example. If you want to see things happening differently in your community, in your neighborhood, if you want to see things differently with how you're spending, what you're spending, what you're spending things on, like uh, clothes, right? Cars, shoes, big difference. So to think that you guys don't control or don't have power, I need to maybe reiterate to some of you that you do. You didn't know that. You don't have to shop with Adidas. You don't have to shop with Kanye. You don't have to shop with Nike. You don't have to buy Jordans. The thing is if you guys really want to make statements, you hit companies where it hurts. You hit them in the pocket. So if you're going to go and you want to make change and you don't want to see all of this stuff like me, I'm tired of seeing the same rappers, same entertainers talking about the same bullshit. Cars, clothes, money, rims. All of the rappers today, female rappers today, got their ass and titties out. Where the old school rappers at? Like, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, what we used to have. Females that actually rapped and talked about something besides shaking your butt and getting a bag, you know what I'm saying, and messing with a dude with a bag. Like, your culture has been created by what you allow the media and society to represent in front of you and your kids. If you want it to change, the change comes from you. It comes from you speaking up. It comes from you saying, okay, we're no longer going to listen to the radio. We're no longer going to allow you to play music that kills our community, that is killing the black men in our community, shooting each other up every single day. We're no longer going to listen to these rappers and go to their concerts and support them when they come into the town, because we're dying as a community. Like, you act like you don't have a voice to say, we are no longer going to spend our money and we're no longer going to do these things. But that's not what most of you want to do. Most of you love to be entertained, right? Even if that entertainment is killing your people, killing your neighborhood, killing your community, you're okay with it. And the fact that you think you have no power just shows once again how mentally warped we are as a nation. Because literally, you could stop everything. Prime example, back in the early day, I'm a 80s baby. I was born in 81. I'm 41. But I remember when it was a time where rock was killing white kids and white society. You know what those white families did? Those white parents did? They got together. And they contacted the radio stations. They boycotted the radio stations. They boycotted music, right? Because it was killing their kids. Big difference. But the thing that people who look like the people who are putting it in front of you and tell them enough is enough. We're no longer going to spend our money with you. We're no longer going to listen to this. We're no longer going to play this. We're no longer going to entertain this because it's killing us. I don't know who y'all think coming to save you, because ain't nobody coming to save you. Yeah. Y'all have this false entitlement that somebody is, some president, some governor, some senator is going to come in and save and fix your communities. Well, let me give you a rude awakening. If nobody told you, nobody's coming. Nobody's going to change, because guess what? I had to have this conversation with a business owner today. Oh, my old boss, actually. This was my old boss. So he really made me think. I am a different breed. I'm a business owner, but I'm also still for the people. I'm also not led by the money. And this is what y'all don't understand. These big companies, just a lot of stuff Kanye was saying was true. With how the media is ran, who is ran by, who is controlled by. It's not controlled by us. But guess what? Why would those people stop playing the music? Why would those people stop advertising murder and rap and killing? Because they're making billions of dollars off of you. That's just like every store you go to. You go to Walmart, they got 20 other Walmarts because they're making billions off of you. Nike, Jordan, we expecting these celebrities and people who are already making money to say something. They're not. Because they're making the money off of you already. They're steady getting richer and richer and richer while you and your families are dying in the streets, in the community. But you look good. Oh, but you got Jordans on, but you're dead tomorrow. Oh, but you got a Gucci belt on, but you're dead tomorrow or next week. But you're killing your own brothers and sisters, that people that look like you. But everybody walking around, whoa, so whoa, so whoa. Back over here. Let's go. Badass dog. Come on. You know, our ancestors, the reason why you are living the way you're living today. Hey, okay, you could drink that water. That's not that bad. The reason why we are living the way we're living today. So woo. It's my ex-dog. I'm babysitting him right now while he's out of town. But yeah, that's his dog name. Dog Pound, Blood. He from LA. Hey. What was I getting ready to say? I just lost my whole train of thought. Oh, this is what I was getting ready to say. Too many of y'all don't really know the history. Too many of y'all really don't know your bloodline and your lineage and who you came from. And please don't be disrespectful. Don't ever, ever, ever be disrespectful and say you are not your ancestors, right? Like as if you gonna do something different or like y'all tougher than who they were. Baby, y'all are weak as hell compared to our ancestors. You are. The stuff that's going on today, our ancestors would have fought, would have boycotted, would have stopped supporting certain companies and businesses. Just the same way when they told them, oh, y'all got to ride on the back of the bus, and they was tired of riding on the back of the bus. But what they did was they sacrificed. And this is what most of you are not willing to do today. You're not willing to sacrifice your luxury. You know, you're not willing to sacrifice what you look at as luxuries. It is luxury. Compared to what they had, it's definitely luxuries. But you're not willing to do that. You're not willing to let go of entertainment. You're not willing to let go of the rap, the ignorant, ghetto, killing rap. That all you talk about is shooting up and killing people in the rap. Your women shucking and gyrating all over the internet. Black women showing their ass all over the internet like it's cute. Following a Cardi B, a Meg, a City Girl. Your ancestors didn't do that. They wouldn't accept that. It's called we had respect for ourselves. We had dignity for ourselves. Our women carried themselves with class. Oh, it's still a lot of us out here, but that's not what gets exploited. What's exploited is what you see today, which is why your children, those of you all who have kids, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, social media. Whoa! This dog, where the hell he go now? Whoa! Can you stay where I can see you, sir? Lord Jesus. But I hate when I see comments or stuff like, I'm not my ancestors. Baby, you not. You're right. You're not at all. You're not. Nowhere near them. Nowhere near who they were and what they did to build where we at today. You would not be here if it wasn't for your ancestor. It ain't my fault you don't know who your grandmother was, who your great-grandmother was, who your great-grandfather was. You need to start tapping in and figuring out and looking at who were they? Who was the member in my family that helped us change, that helped us get free? Start tapping in. You expecting again somebody else to teach you your history? You're expecting your white friends and family and whoever you're dealing with on here to teach you your history, black people? That's your problem. Waiting for somebody else to do it instead of doing it yourselves. That's the difference of what our ancestors used to do. They pulled together and did it themselves. They wanted change. They made it happen. It was called protesting. It was called, we not going to accept certain things. It was called, nah, we going to sit down with the alderman, or we going to sit down with the governor because they need to tell us why they need our vote. What are you going to do for our community and actually do it? We used to have communities that were thriving with businesses, with black businesses. 79th and Essex used to be lit, baby. 79th and Essex from the east to the west was lit. From South Shore to the east side, to Lakeside, to Terrytown, to 79th had businesses up and down back in the 80s and the 90s. Today, we look like a war zone. We looking like Gary. Every other building is boarded up. You think somebody coming in to save your community? No. Guess what they're doing now? Oh, they coming back. They coming back. When I say they, white America is coming back. It's called gentrification. When your neighborhood do start changing, oh, it's not for you. It's not for you. It's for them. When that Starbucks pops up on your corner, when that Whole Foods pops up on your corner, that's not for you. Gentrification is coming in. Then what does that also mean? That means they allow those buildings to be boarded up and locked up. They allow homes to be sold for pennies on the dollar, a little bit of nothing. So that way they can come in and buy them. They take them. They take over them. And they hold them, which is what they're doing right now. I have property in South Shore. I was at my property the other day. We was getting some work done. And two white men pulled up in a car and was taking pictures of 3 houses on the block. 3 houses. Analyzing them, taking pictures, everything. This been happening for months now. Because the people in the hood don't understand, oh, South Shore is next. Your community is being gentrified. It's white women running down 75th in Essex right now. In broad daylight. Walking her dog. Just as free as she could be. You're not paying attention to that, though. Then when the rent goes up to what you can't afford, or they want to charge you more rent come January 2023, many of you gonna understand. I always tell you before it happened. If you follow me long enough, you'll understand. I always tell you stuff before it happened. Tap in. Come January 2023, meaning you're gonna have a rude awakening. That rent gonna go up. It's gonna go up to a market price to where you would not be able to afford it. All that's done on purpose. So again, while you love to be entertained, while you want to be around here shucking and jiving, shaking your behinds, buying the best Gucci and Jordans and shoes that come out, whole communities are being taken up under right now in front of you. And you're not even paying attention. Many of you are focused on Kanye. Fire him, boycott him, close him down. Let's keep that same energy for the rest of these companies that's doing even worse to you. They just doing it behind your back, behind closed doors. Okay? I would rather see, I have way more respect for people who let me know up front who I'm working with. Let me know out the gate that you not the right one. You know what I'm saying? How you feel. I love people who are honest and up front. Tell me how you feel up front. It's those ones behind closed doors that you got to watch. It's the ones working behind the scenes that you got to watch. All your favorite lawyers, doctors, a lot of them are part of the Klan. Police officers, doctors, lawyers, your judicial system. But these are everyday people. You're not thinking about it. That's how they infiltrate. That's how systems get infiltrated. That's how systems stay in place. But y'all don't recognize. Y'all so caught up in the wrong thing. It's 100 billion black people online right now talking about Kanye West. You or did something that offended you. When these companies and corporations do something that hurts you and offends you every single day, and y'all be like, oh, but it's okay. All right. Them Jordans you buying today, that came out yesterday or the day before, how many community events have Nike supported in your neighborhood? How many times? Hey, you better watch me, damn it. If y'all gonna be fighting, do your own fighting in your own area. Whoa, I'm gonna smack you. They get on my nerve. Whoa, stay up off of him. You bigger than him. Get back. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm yelling. Let them do their dog thing. They brothers. They been together forever. They be all right. This is why I be in my own little bubble. Come walk here in the nature and the land. Come and get my mind free. Because if I let society, if I stay blinded like the rest of y'all, it'll never be no people out here for change. It will never be those of us who are really working behind the scenes to make change happen. But so many of you benefit from the change, but you don't want to be a part of it. You want to benefit from the change, but you don't really want to make the sacrifice to be a part of it, to make it epic. Any and everything we want to do as black people, as a black community, we have more than enough. You have more than enough money, more than enough resources to pull together. The thing is, you don't and you won't. Simple as that. There are no excuses anymore of they're holding us back, they're doing this, they're doing that. Because clearly, it can be done. If our ancestors can do it in the 70s and the 60s, and they didn't have none of the stuff that we have today, that's woo. There's socks around here somewhere. All right, there go socks and there go woo. Boxer and Cane Corso. These who I roll with. These my homies. Cause I can't deal with people. I can't deal with people. Too many of y'all mindset is whack. And I'm just not fake and phony. I just can't deal with the fake and the phony. I can't deal with the fake outrage. Everybody's so fake outraged about Kanye. But I'm here in Chicago, and people are dying on the streets every single day. Ain't nobody outraged about that. 7-year-old boy got shot on Saturday night, sitting in his home, washing his hands in the bathroom, minding his business, washing his hands in his bathroom. Baby shot, killed. Not here anymore. I'm so over y'all and the fake outrage. Y'all are just whack and weak. If it don't apply, let it fly. But I'm gonna say y'all, because majority of the people online that's outraged right now is fake outrage. It's fake. You always in your feelings. Oh, it made me feel this way. He made me feel this way. But it's billions of dollars being made on you and your feelings. And you don't have a problem with that. You don't have a problem with women being disrespected in every song, or even some of the women disrespecting them damn selves in a song. You don't have a problem with that. You don't have a problem with hearing kill, kill, murder, 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 kill, kill, shoot them up, all this other stuff. You don't have a problem with none of that. That's fine. Right. Selective outrage. That's exactly what it is. Very selective. So selective outrage is fake and phony. That's fake and phony. I know y'all not used to real. Y'all so out here used to fake and phony today. Hello, here I am. A real person with a real mindset who's been trying to empower my community for over the last 12 years. And I'm still saying the same shit. I'm saying the same shit Martin was saying. I'm saying the same shit Malcolm was saying. That's why I said. Black people is mental. It's mental with you. They've literally controlled you mentally, and you've allowed it. And the ancestors is sitting around like, y'all so weak. Y'all so weak. Weak-minded. Easily entertained. Shucking and jiving. And not reaping no benefits. Your communities are dying by the wasteland. It's a shame. It's a shame. It is. It's so sad to see. This is why I have to come to nature. I have to come talk to God on a regular basis about my assignment. I definitely have to come talk to God. Because like I said, even though I'm a business owner, and that's what my old boss kept saying, he said, Patrice, you keep on saying what these companies are doing, but at the end of the day, they're a business. If you can make billions of dollars off of rapping and killing, conscious rap doesn't sell, right? Even what I'm talking about right now, this don't sell. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all don't want to hear real issues, right? You want to be entertained all the time. You want to be shucking and jiving. You want to see ass and titties. But then you have nothing. And I'm talking about more than money when I say you have nothing. Because I'm far from money hungry. So when I say you have nothing, I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I'm connected. I'm connected to the ancestors. I'm connected to this nature. I'm connected with self. Which is why I don't have to get on here and put on 20 ounces of Maybelline. I don't have to wear fake eyelashes, fake wigs, and all that stuff. I got braids, yeah, but that's still cultural right now, right? Big difference. Know and understand self. What anybody else think of you don't matter. When you know and understand self, what anybody else think don't matter. And unfortunately, many of you are walking around trying to impress neighborhoods, communities, groups of people who don't matter. Who don't matter. One of the biggest things that I like, I don't follow Charleston White too often, but I posted a video that he made, and it was saying why some people feel like once they made it out the hood that they got to go back. And so he was pretty much saying, why do I have to prove anything to people? I don't have nothing to prove. I made it out. That's good enough. And this is that false sense of which is why so many rappers and entertainers, when they go back to the hood, they end up dead. Because you've already made it. You already made it out. You already did the work to make it out, right? You can come back and do a toy drive. You can come back and do a turkey drive, a coat drive. You don't have to come back and be in the hood to show and prove nothing. It's just a waste when you know your bloodline, when you know your power, when you know that your people are the people of the earth. Black people, if you didn't know, you are the first people. You are the first people. I don't care what history, the Bible, whatever you believe or read or whatever society, America society has told you, white American society has told you. That's why you don't know your history. That's why your history was erased from the history books. Your kids are being taught history that has nothing to do with them. Your whole entire history was not slavery. It was a part of history, but it's not your entire history. Go back further. Go look up Yahshua, the real Jesus. Yeah. That's why I said, if you expecting them to show you who you are, you will never know. If you expecting somebody else to show you who you are, you will never know. And that's really silly, I'm going to use that word, for you to think that they will, that somebody is supposed to teach you your history. Hardest thing in this life is for you to understand self. That's why they don't want you to know who you are. That's why all of your history was erased. All of your stuff, you have to go find and dig and look up and fact check. You get what I'm saying? You can't just go off of what society, what media is showing you. If you believe in and watching the TV right now, again, you're brainwashed and blinded. If you believe anything that come across this TV screen, when it comes to media, news, it's all controlled, baby. It's all controlled. Y'all must have stepped on a rock or two, because both of you kind of limping. And it's wet. You ready? I'm ready. Even if you're not ready, I'm ready. I gotta wipe your feet down, socks, before we get in the car. Suwo, go on, do your last little running around. We getting ready to go. But I'm out. Once again, I just came in to make you think about a little something. Some of you know so much and don't really know shit. One day, maybe God, they'll tap into their true potential. Maybe one day they'll rise up. Who knows? We'll have to see.